way to win.
Yeah, that's exactly what we did, Chip, and that was our best period. It was the third period, and then in overtime, we capitalized on the power play. So Raleigh had a good idea there. He wanted to go 4 forward, so we used our timeout, and it paid off.
Throughout the game, was it more what you guys were not doing or what Columbus was doing before you guys really got it going where you needed to?
Well, you got to give them credit. I thought they played a pretty good road game, but I didn't like our emotional involvement in the game. I didn't think we were as engaged in the game as we have been here in the past, and it shows in the stat sheets. I know we had a lot of giveaways. It felt like we gave away the puck a little bit too easy, and I didn't think we were very physical. So cranked it up a little bit in the third and found a way.
Lindholm nearly won at the end of regulation with the quick shot off the faceoff, and then obviously he gets the chance on the 2-on-1 there. It seems like once he started scoring, he's found another level to his game that we all knew was there, but he's putting it into practice. Was that it, or did you see that coming beforehand?
No, you know what? He's a real smart player, and if you continue to work through your troubles, you'll get rewarded in the end. And he didn't take any shortcuts, and he was physical tonight too. He was engaged in the battles, and he finished a check in the third period behind the net there. You do good things, you're going to get rewarded, and he's a great example of that. Him and Victor. Victor, I thought, was real good here tonight. Possibly could have been our best forward.
Jeff was talking about how it was important that you guys get that goal in the third period, try to break the ice because you were throwing everything at him. What was the mood like on the bench up until that goal was scored?
Well, it was quiet. We were too quiet. We weren't emotionally engaged in the game enough. It was a funny feeling, a feeling we haven't had on our bench for quite a while. And we didn't shoot the puck in the first 40 minutes. We were cute. We had it a little bit. We moved it around on the perimeter, but nobody was on the inside. Nobody was at the net. Nobody was in the goalie's eyes. And then all of a sudden, a switch flipped, and all of a sudden we started throwing things at the net. And that's what you got to do. You got to get the odd greasy goal, and you got to pay a price.
You've seen a lot of goals, obviously, over the years, but Victor Rask's was unique in sort of his path to the net, or path to where he took the shot from. When you see that one on the video, what do you think?
Well, I got to watch it again because, to be honest with you, we had the lines all jumbled up, and I was making sure everybody was on track and knew who was going up next. And I haven't seen it, to be honest with you, so I don't know. It was sustained ozone play time, I know that, and then finally I think he just threw one at the net, and I believe Gerbs was doing a good job net front. That's as much as I can tell you.
Well, ask you again after you see it.
Yeah, I got to look at it.
Can you compare and contrast kind of the doom and gloom first part now, 4 in a row, what the attitude is among the guys?
Well, the doom and gloom I don't think ever got as bad as people would think, to be honest with you. I kept saying all along, I give the guys credit, their attitude's good, their work ethic was good, and it started to change. I thought it started to change in Edmonton. I thought we were real good in Edmonton. It was 2-2 with about a half a period to go in the third. And then we gave up an unfortunate goal early in the Vancouver game to get on our heels. But that's where the tide started to turn for me. And then now it seems to be going our way a little bit. Now we got to find a way again here tomorrow.
Eric's trying to get his legs back, get his game back, coming back from injury. But that overtime seemed to be maybe his best period or best.
Had the puck a lot. Yeah, he had the puck a lot. I thought he was good. I thought he did some good things. We got to find him some wingers that are going. I don't think he's played with 2 wingers that are going like we have on the Rask line and on the Nash line. It seems like there's some chemistry there. We split them up here a little bit here today, but we haven't found those 2 guys yet for Stalzy that are both going, working hard, doing good things on the same night. So it'd be nice if we got him some guys that did a little bit of the work also.
When you juggle the lines like that and you get what you want and you get that spark and you've got a game the next night, do you go back to those again, or do you go back to what's been working up till that point?
Well, I'd like to go back to what was working up to this point and get back to work and play 4 lines. I think we have to play 4 lines. I know they're in the midst of a game right now in Chicago, and I know they've got travel, we've got travel, and you want everyone to be a contributor. I thought we had more guys with a little bit of jump early, and then for whatever reason kind of the air went out of the balloon and we were a little bit flat in the middle part of the game. So I'd like to get them back together, and we'll talk about it on the plane. We got a plane ride, and then we got a long bus ride from the airport into the hotel, so we can get some things figured out here in the next little while.
Imagine that there'll be a conversation about the goalie decision. Did Wardo play well enough where you would consider using him tomorrow, or do you want to get both guys in on this?
No, we're going to go with Dobie no matter what, no matter how that went tonight. He's a good goaltender, and he's been good for us too, so we don't want to have him sitting there for too long, so we're definitely going to go with Anton tomorrow.
Coach, how do you feel about your team right now?
I like our team. I've liked our team all along. I like our team a lot. I think we're deep when we're healthy. And when I say that, we're missing a big piece, right? And we don't want to talk about it a whole bunch. We're as healthy as we've ever been. And we know what it's gonna look like when we get the big man in the middle there. We're gonna have lots of options. Right now, the options aren't as plentiful. But what we've seen is the emergence of Victor Rask. We've seen Riley Nash get some real good consistent ice time in key situations, and he's done a good job with it. So encouraging signs moving forward.